What is up, everybody? It is Sunday morning at about 7:15 in the morning. I'm trying to be really quiet so that I don't wake up my neighbors, because it's early. So let's be very quiet. Well, I think I fucked that one up. Sunrise is pretty this morning. Check that out. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning, bright and early. We're ripping a few wheelies through the neighborhood, which is probably not good. And they're just like chaser wheelies anyway. We are off to Denton this morning. To go check out MotoGP racing. There's a cool little bar on the square called Andy's. They open up at 7:30 this morning, and they show the MotoGP race on this ginormic video screen, projector type screen, and it's really cool. Pretty cool group of guys. Denton Moto Collective is the ones that kind of got this thing started. And it's grown. This is probably my 5th one to go see. Keeps growing every week. And after all that, there is coffee on the square. Which is also pretty cool. There's normally a bunch of old bikes, lots of cool people. So yeah, that's where we're heading this morning. I wonder if that guy is heading to where we're going. It is a gorgeous morning this morning. It has been stupid hot the last, I don't know, month here in the Dallas area. We're in Frisco, by the way. We'll be driving Frisco through Little Elm, through Oak Point, and then on through Denton. We're in Frisco right now. Anyway, it's been hotter than a motherfucker here the last month or so. So at 7 o'clock in the morning, when the sun is just now starting to rise, it is quite nice. I can actually feel the vents in my jacket doing what they're supposed to do. Really, for the last while, it's felt like it has been just a hair dryer in your face every time I've been on the bike. I even went 2 weeks without riding just because it's been so fucking miserable. What's going on, man? How are you?
You heading up to Buckley Coffee?
I am, yeah, out in Denton.
We're going, I got some buddies, we're going to eat.
Are you guys gonna do the MotoGP?
I'll be up there, man.
Guy said he was going to be doing coffee and bikes later. So that's kind of cool. That's what I said, it's turned into a pretty decent little shindig. It's definitely the older crowd, which I am okay with. And as we get more into this channel, I'll tell you a little bit more about myself. And you'll understand why I'm okay with the older crowd a little bit more. Some of you guys are hearing all the clutch chatter here. So I am riding a 2012 Ducati Hypermotard Evo SP. This is the last year of the 1100 motor. It is a freaking beast of a bike. This is my second Hypermotard to own, and this one is absolutely nothing like the first one. Kind of having a little bit of a hard time getting used to it. It's a lot more twitchy than that I'm used to. I'm not super comfortable on it yet. I've only had it a couple months, and there will be lots more to come about that bike. But like I said, that is what I'm riding right now. Super fun. I get a lot of looks. I do love it. Definitely a Ducati guy. Not because I'm some snob or anything, but just because I love them. I love the way they sound. The Hypermotard is the shiznit. I've had supermotos, I've had dirt bikes, I've had cruisers, I've had sport bikes. I've had just about all of them, and if I haven't owned them, I promise you I have ridden them. So anyway, this is one of my favorites. This one's just a little different than what I'm used to though, so still trying to get used to it. My last bike before this one was a 2015 Yamaha FZ07, and that bike was super fun, super cool. It was very easy to ride, and I absolutely loved it. And that was my first bike after about a 6-year absence. I actually hadn't ridden motorcycles, or owned motorcycles I should say, in about 6 or 7 years. I've been busy raising kids, and for the longest time, or for a while, my kids were too young, I was too busy, and didn't have the money, because kids are fucking expensive. So anyway, super happy to be back on the bike. Happy to be riding what I'm riding, and look forward to sharing more about it, showing you more about it, and all that other good stuff. This is one of two bridges we're going to go over in Little Elm. We're going to try and stand up here and look at the lake. Woo! Super pretty, especially on a Sunday morning when the sun's out. Absolutely beautiful out this morning. So this bridge right here is why I come this way. I absolutely love going over this bridge. When it first opened, we had a bunch of guys on supermotos that all rode wheelies across it the day that it opened. It was super cool, really fun, and I wish I had video of that from years ago. Later on, guys. Well, that was super fun. It was a great race. An amazing turnout. Fabian's got that thing going good. And I'm gonna head home now. I actually need to go and get some gas. Man, that was fun. The race was awesome. Good crowd, some cool bikes, good friends. And yeah, not a bad way to spend a Sunday morning for sure. If you're ever out in Denton, we had breakfast here, this place, Loco Cafe, a couple weeks ago. Oh man, it was so good. This old part of Denton down here is really nice. Cool restaurants, fun little college town. God's been good. Look at all them cars. Everybody doing the Sunday morning worship. Definitely not my thing. So this little road right here where that guy turned off on, that road right there is a lot of fun. There's actually a set of railroad tracks. We used to go jump our supermoto bikes over. It was always a good time. I haven't tried anything like that on this, and I will preface that by saying yet. I think once I get comfortable on this bike, know what it's gonna do, then we may try and dabble a little bit more with some supermoto style stuff. So they're doing a bunch of construction on this road, and not too much farther up here is a really nice concrete section. But the transition to it from this road to the concrete road is not the best yet. And it always trips me up when I'm coming around that corner. Look at all those tire marks, people going off right there. This is the area that I was talking about. This transition here is really weird. And sharp right there. I have had a sketchy moment or two on that. Left when I did. It is still really nice out right now. But as you sit at these traffic lights on an air-cooled bike with all these cagers around you in their hot cars, it warms up pretty quick.